Every now and then I fall apart. And I need you now tonight. And I need you more than ever. And if you only hold me tight, we'll be holding on forever. And we'll only be making it right. 'Cause we'll never be wrong. Together we can take it to the end of the line. Your love is like a shadow of me all the time. All the time. I don't know what to do when I'm always in the dark. I'm living into something and giving up sparks. I really need you tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Once upon a time there was a light in my life, but now there's only love in the dark. There's nothing I can do. Total eclipse of the heart. Alright, let's get this started. Beer. I feel like, no, wait, whatever the word is. Wait. There we go. I'm going to send the link here. I almost forgot about that. And Beard Flare will probably not be in because he's at the emergency room with WJ, who is his dad. That's just his dad's username, but still. Well, you know what I mean by username, but still. I don't know about Wave. Mother Flare might get in for a bit, but not long. I just hope Live Chatters, honestly. Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. To watching. Goat difficulty. And hi, Wave. How are you? Also, what book are you reading, Wave? Just out of curiosity. We are going to get this underway. I gave the Cardinals their 1927 uniform, I want to say. Pitching matchup. It's Chris Carpenter versus Denny McLain, as seen in the title. Game 5. Shea Stadium in the rain. And the first pitch from Chris Carpenter is a ground ball foul, rather. The boxer chicken. I've not ever heard. Did I boxcar children? I definitely read that wrong. Not the boxer chicken. That is fouled back. 0-2 will be the count. Bill Freehan, the batter. And despite being a Braves fan, maybe it's because I like Chipper Jones a lot, and he dominated there as that as a grounder foul. Go difficulty 7 innings from the 3rd to the 9th. But anyway, but I've always liked Shea Stadium despite being a Braves fan. Maybe it's because Chipper Jones is my second favorite, or tied for my first favorite player, as that's ball 1. And he dominated there and literally named his son Shea because of it. Popped up. And Scott Rowland is there for the first out of the inning. And I'm assuming you still want the Tigers to win, Wave. If so. Or if not, then it's okay, but if so, it's also okay. I don't know. That is a rope back foul. Eat more chicken. I don't like Chick-fil-A, Wave. I'm sorry. Call me crazy for it. Also, what do you think of the thumbnail? Oh, yeah. That is a rope by Trammell! Tigers strike first! In Game 5, 1-0. They strike off Chris Carpenter. Left it over the heart of the plate, and Trammell was not gonna miss that. And it is 1-0. Love it follows the rest of it. Love it follows the rest of them. FF will be mad. That is strike one. Tigers trying to come back from a 3-0 series deficit, and they've been red hot recently. Why did I say that strike one? I already said that. Yeah, I think that pitch was left over the middle of the plate. And whenever this World Series ends on my main channel, I will be doing highlights of it, so stay tuned for that. Either the day after or the day of. Thank you, voice. The 1-2. Ball 2. I mean, yeah, I guess. Comeback will be cool, not gonna lie. As neutral as I am, yeah, I know what NGL means. Wait, thanks. So that's ball 3. 3-2 the count on McLain. Did I say McLain? I thought apparently I've been learning too much about that's swung on and missed for strike 3. I haven't even listened to American Pie recently. Don McLain or McLean, I don't know how to pronounce it. That is road back foul. I know that Denny McLain is McLain, not McLean. That is ball 1, and I'm going to be doing my next two live streams after this World Series will be centered. It says ball 1 will be centered around managers. One's a legendary, well, they're both legendary, but one retired. There we go. That's ball 3. 3-1 on Ty Cobb with Greenberg on deck. I do like the Cardinals uniforms, despite being neutral. If I could change the Tigers uniforms, then I would. 3-2 with 3 watching. Not quite sure what Ty Cobb was doing there. Delivery number 19 from Chris Carpenter is a grounder! Diving stop! Now who made that play? It was Rogers Hornsby! And I don't know why it says world champions on that, because there's not yet world champions, the Cardinals. It would be cool to go into 7 games, but I would want a good game 7 regardless on who wins. That's why I'm not saying a comeback would be cool. And one of the more underrated Cardinals players there is, and Ted Simmons coming to this. Strike 1, but already a challenge from the Cardinals. They're getting picky with their food like me, and it's overturned. Wave those fan towels. Wave those fan towels. LOL wave. I'm going to bring in a pinch hitter because I meant to put in Yadier Molina because Yadier Molina is just flat out better. I'm sorry, Ted Simmons. No offense against... Nothing I have against you. Also, then Tigers need Lou Whitaker at second base, so I'll put him in next half inning. Oh, wait, I can do it now. The 1-0 popped him up. And Trammell can jump on a trampoline because he's there. Wave those fan towels. That's right, wave, LOL. Okay, so why did I go to the Cardinals? Meant to go to the Tigers. Substitutions. Well, I did not know Willie Horton was not playing, but regardless, it's not here about Willie Horton. Second base. Okay, he's not on the roster. That's epic. He's that underrated, I reckon. I guess. Huey Jennings. Trammell's a better overall. Can he play second base? First base is his secondary. Curtis Granderson, he did good in my life in the World Series, so I will. Ty Compton. I didn't lie, I was just wrong. K-line out on the left. Who's catching? Oh yeah, Bill Freeman. He's better. Okay. Okay, we will get to the action here now. I just had to see one thing, but I really wish Lou Whitaker was on the team, but it's neither here nor there. Yes, he wrote American Pie Wave. I like that song. That's strike 1. Yeah, I think the Cardinals with their on those jerseys are getting a bit cocky talking about saying they're World Series champions because that has not happened yet, but that is fouled back. A long, long time ago in a galaxy far away. Okay, that's weird now. 0-2, rolling takes ball 1. They see me rolling. I'm sorry, I had to do it. 1-2. Why am I apologizing? Is a ground ball, and the play is made. I'm kind of comfortable without my fan on, honestly. I'm not really sweating, at least yet. Chris Carpenter now the batter. He looks like John Schneider on his managerial profile picture. Which, speaking of, what were y'all's thoughts on the Home Run Derby and All-Star Game. The All-Star Game did not go well for me personally as a Braves fan because I wanted the NL to win, and they got like 2 hit, 3 hit. What about Culture Club? I don't know who that is. It's that anyone missed. The 0-2. I do like Kenny Loggins. I like Footloose. The 0-2 is Rope and out here. I'm just kidding. It's back foul. We'll do it again. We'll see Billy Bob Joe Hobb. The 0-2 is ball 1. I don't know Karma Chameleon. Wait, off the top of my head. Sorry. 1-2. I've not heard a Beach Boys song, but I know who they are thanks to you. Is strike 3. I don't know who that is, Wave. I don't know all singers. I know you think I know a lot of people, which I respect, but I'm sorry, Wave. I just don't. I'm not the smartest man in America. Oh, with how much Musial is not... I don't know who that is either, Wave. Yeah, why the Cardinals not... oh, they got Pujols. I don't think loked is actually a word. So, Gary Carpenter, different player, Wade, different player. Willie McGee was a very underrated guy, but it's also Stan Musial we're talking about here. Right? Yeah, you don't got a secondary position. That's just unfortunate. Well, we're not going to be making any. Oh no, substitutions. Okay, just had to make sure we were on GOAT. Okay, we'll get back to the action here. That being said, Chris Carpenter delivers ball 1. That was an insane song there. I went pretty high. The 1-0. 1-1. 5 more days. 5 more days till what, Wave? I mean, 5 more days till next week. Yes, you're right. But I don't know. Besides that, that's right. 2, 1, and 2. The 102 delivery. Just kidding. The 1-2 delivery is ball 2. You got to the beach. Oh, you mean you go to the beach, not you got to the beach, Wave. Just saying, I'm not mad. The 2-2 is strike 3 called. Greenberg disagrees, and he taps his helmet like Billy Bob Lob, and it's upheld. I guess it did touch the line. So the Tigers will lose one of their challenges. Al Kaline, now the batter, takes strike 1. I cannot tell what he's saying, honestly. And maybe it's a good thing. Maybe he's saying a bad word. He's not, but... because I know MLB show wouldn't do such a thing. That is 1-1. And I do got a YouTube short out on my main channel, so you should go check that out after this live stream. The 1-1. 1 and 2. 3 viewers, welcome, 3 watching, rather. Welcome to all those 3 viewers. My voice is apparently not existing. 1-2 in the dirt, 2 and 2. They might LOL. They might what, Wave? 2-2! Absolutely clobbered, landing Billy Bob Joe on his face. Back foul. Wait, how do you land on your face? That makes no sense, does it? The 2-2, LOL Wave, is a ground ball to Rogers Hornsby, and the play is made. Some of these Cardinals players used to wearing these jerseys, others not so much. Like Albert Pujols is not used to wearing 1927 jerseys. That is down the line by Cabrera. It'll stay fair, and it'll be at least a double as Chick Haffey gets it in. I finally learned who the players are, and it'll just be a double. Oh. Well, that was a short-lived... Miggy. That was a short-lived outing for Hornsby, Chris Carpenter. And in comes Harry Breachin, already bringing in the bullpen, because why wouldn't you? That's messed up, but whatever. Harry Hillman now the batter. That was a bit of a hung pitch, but Hillman takes that for a strike. 1-1. 0-1, silly me. 0-1, grounder foul. And I did go, there goes our hope of facing a bad pitcher. LOL Wave. Anyway, 0-2 is swung on and missed, and the Cardinals get out of it without a run. Whoa! Bob! 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 That was cringe. That is ball 1-1-0. The 1-0 is Gululude for ball. What does Gululude mean? I don't know. Ball for 2. It's ball 2 rather. I watched Toy Story 5 yesterday, the movie theater. It was a lot better than the fourth movie. It was really good. It wasn't the best one yet. It's just a bunt placed by Ozzie Smith back trail. Whoa, we're living on a bob. Oh, that's right, Wave. That is another grounder foul. Well, from a hitter's count in 2-0 to 2-2. I think 2-0 is a hitter's count. I did, Wave. That's right. 2-2. It was a great movie. I smiled a lot during it, which is good. Which I probably did not. Well, yeah, which I probably did not do during Toy Story 4. I mean, it's not a horrible movie, the fourth one, but it's not great. It's kind of creepy as Ozzie Smith swings through that. No! That's right, Wave. Wait, what? Is he challenging? No, that's just a pitch sequence. I'm not spoiling it at all, Wave. I was just giving my honest review on it. It's probably like I want to give it a 10 out of 10, but also whenever I go back and watch the first 3 Toy Story movies, especially the first and third, then I'd probably end up giving it like a 7 or 8 out of 10. Unlike I do for the fourth one with the creepy Gabby dolls, but still, that's beyond the point. That is fouled back 0-2. You did a good job, Tom Hanks and Tim Allen. If y'all are watching, y'all probably aren't because y'all have more important things you need to do. The 0-2, though, is a liner almost hit the ump in the chest. But he's hit. Fortunately, it didn't. Does Hornsby go 2? No. It'll be a 1-out single, however. Did I say Hal? Like Hal Newhouser? Ever? No, I think I said however, but Pujols has been struggling this World Series. First pitch he sees, he checks his swing and goes around. I sounded disappointed even though I'm neutral. I kind of forgot I had to be neutral even though I'm not cheering for a team, obviously. That is swung on and missed, although it did look like he hit it. 2026 Silver Slugger Award winner Albert Pujols at bat. Who's Hal Linden, Wave? Just curious. 0-2 is fouled back. Barney Miller, don't know who that is. Either. We'll do it again. Delivery number 30 from McLain is ball 1 called Pujols, McLain. Pujols, McLain. Pujols, McLain. Pujols, McLain. Probably got annoying at a certain point. 3 watching. 1-2 is in the dirt, and Hornsby going to second, and he beats it. So now a single ties up the game. It's ruled a wild pitch. A 70s cop sitcom. The only cop sitcom I know is Barney Fife, because FF always talks about it. Okay. Denny McLain's like, I gotta lock in, Bob. Who's Bob? I don't know. I love making that name up. That is ball 3. 3-2. Musial on deck. Batting. Andy Griffith. Yeah, that might be the Andy Griffith show. I've definitely heard of that show. 3-2 is swung on and missed by Pujols, and he cannot believe it and is upset at himself. He could not come up in the clutch. Why does that sound sad? He could not come up in the clutch. There we go. Yeah, I used to think Andy Griffith, that's kind of hard to say, was a real person. I realized at a certain point he wasn't, but that's fouled back. Fouled back. Thank you, boys. 0-1 will be the count. 0-1 outside ball 1. Who's on? Well, I don't need to know who's on deck because, well, I don't know why I don't, but still. 513 career homers for Musial. That is strike 2. 1-2. Yesterday was a good day for Wave because I cheered for Freddie Freeman for one of the only times I ever will in his career. 1-2. Musial grounds it foul. Delivery number 38 from McLain. is a liner to the gap, and the St. Louis Cardinals have tied us up, but however, Stan Musial will be out going for 2, but not before the St. Louis Cardinals tie us up. I sounded like I was cheering for the Cardinals there. I'm not. At 1 apiece, Harry Breachin delivers to Geringer, ball 1-0. 1-0 is I have a big Q spelled like the number, like the letter, number, whatever it is, like the letter Q, not like Q of song. It's like Q-U-E. Oh my gosh, I cannot do that's ball 3. 3-0 with Bill Freehan on deck, Geringer, the batter now. Roland Reed, the batter, is at a strike 1. Sounded very AI-like. I'm not an AI. 3-1 is ball 4. I don't know why my brain was like, that's not ball 4, because it definitely is. It was not even close. So, leadoff walk for Detroit, for the Tigers, brings up Bill Freehan. The 0-100, the 0-100, really, guys, is... The 0-1 is a liner to the gap! And that might give the Tigers the lead back! Back and forth we go! In Game 5 of the World Series, the Tigers won't go down without a fight! RBI double the other way for Bill Freehan to give the Tigers back a 2-1 lead. It was never gonna be, there was never gonna be a play at home plate. Do you know actor Conan O'Brien wave? That is a little bunt swing, if you will, and caught by for the first out of the inning. The bunt swing was by Trammell. Do you know an actor named Conan O'Brien wave? I'm sure T and Gross and Big Kahuna do. I cannot speak. Denny McLain, now the batter. It'd be crazy if he got an RBI, but who says he can't? That's strike 1. Yes, I do. He's in Toy Story 5. I'm not going to tell you who he plays, but he is in Toy Story 5. 0-2 is ball 1. Just missed. Missed by about a hair, if that. I'm not going to tell you who he plays, Wave. Don't worry. I'm just telling you he's in the movie. 2-2 is fouled back. For all we know, he could play Woody. I'm just kidding. Tom Hanks returns as Woody. Of course he does. Why wouldn't he? Yeah, Tom Hanks returns as Woody, and Tim Allen returns as ball 3 as Buzz. Because I mean, of course they would, because they're Tom Hanks and Tim Allen. Why wouldn't they? 3-2 is ball 4. Looked low looked good from here to be a strike, but it's not called a strike. And back to the top of the order we go. And Ty Cobb, who's 0 for 2. That is ball 1, 1-0. I'm assuming you know who Tom Hanks and Tim Allen are, Wave. I mean, I would hope you do. 1-0, ball 2, 2-0. 28 home runs, Tigers fans. We take another postseason homer here. The 2-0 grounded foul. I don't know. I just have a feeling that if Breachin walks, yeah, I mean, why did I say it? That sounded mean, but I don't mean it like that. I mean, why wouldn't a person? Okay, maybe like a toddler wouldn't, but I'd expect a lot of people to know who Tom Hanks and Tim Allen are mainly from Toy Story for Illy. That makes no sense! What a jumping play by Scott Rowland. Put that one on the highlight reel. What a play to possibly save a run and keep it at a 1-run game. That is ball 1. Just missed. Molina disagrees. We're going to see a challenge here. Tigers 0 for 1. Cardinals 1 for 1 on challenges. Have I been doing good being neutral, Wave? Give me your honest opinion. 0-1, grounder foul, 0-2. Breachin 1 strike away from getting out of this inning with just 1 run. 0-2 is grounded foul. Delivery number 27 for Breachin is ball 1, 1-2. 1-2 is grounded foul. So 1-2 again is chopped foul. This is gonna get him in triple-digit pitches. Oh wait, no, it's not gonna get him in triple-digit pitches. 1-2 is grounded foul. Have you seen the Toy Story 5 trailer though, Wave? 1-2 delivery number 31 is ball 2. 1 at bat. This will be delivery number 9 from Harry Breachin. And the 2-2 is swung on and missed! But not before Bill Freehan gives the Tigers the lead back 2-1 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Whoa, we're halfway there. You have that is a little pop-up the other way, and I believe K-Line, I'm not sure. Somebody makes a play. Well, whoever number 8 is, I don't know. I don't think that's K-Line. I don't know if this side's left. I don't know if that's left or right. It's probably, I think it's right. So whoever their right fielder is, made the play. Their right fielder is Harry Hillman. Good to know. Okay, Joe Medwick now the batter. Anyway, have I been doing good commentating thus far, Wave? Give me your honest opinion. That is swung on and missed. It won't hurt my feelings if you say no, but the 0-2. I just feel a Joe Medwick homer here. The 0-2 is grounded. Not a homer, but not an easy play either. That is made, however, by Trammell. I should not doubt teams. Or not Trammell. Geringer. Now Yadier Molina, the batter. Oh, yeah, thanks, Wade. That is popped up foul. It'll reach the seats, as one might say. Oh, why did I sound like a wolf? 0-1. Molina takes ball 1. Yeah, Molina was not drafted in 2026. When he was drafted, yeah, I'd have to look that up. I honestly don't know. You probably would know, Wave, but I don't. 1-1. Swung on and missed. Decent, pretty good hack. You're welcome. Well, that's what Wade said. I'm not saying you're welcome to anything because I don't need to. At least, yeah. No, 1-2. Ball 2. Hi Isaiah, Coach U2N. 2-2 is strike 3. He started to check his swing and couldn't hold up. And we head to the 6th. Tigers 2, Cardinals 1. Al Kaline the batter. Harry Breachin will remain in and allow a ground ball sliding stop by Rogers Hornsby, and the play is made. Miguel Cabrera now the batter. Greatest Venezuelan baseball player to ever live, as much as it pains me to say, considering I like Acuna a lot. But I like oh my gosh. I like Cabrera a lot. There we go, that's ball 2. Harvey Haddix and Jordan Hicks warming up in the Cardinals' pen. The 2-0 hitters count delivery to Cabrera is skied deep, tracked, wall, and reaching up to make the grab. It's, I believe, the center fielder, yes, Stan Musial. He just missed out on a home run. Wade started to celebrate, but he just missed out on a home run, and Harry Breachin can breathe a sigh of relief. It's at a strike 1. 0-1 is strike 2. 0-2. 0-2, and I am a neutral announcer, guys, is skied the other way. Joe Medwick underneath it and makes the play. Despite a little scare from Miguel Cabrera for Cardinals fans of home run wise, They get out of the inning with no runs, and a pretty easy inning at bat for Harry Breachin. Scott Rowland, Harry Breachin, and Ozzie Smith duo in the bottom of the sixth. One home run, one crack of the bat can tie us. As that is strike one on Rowland. I went from hype to like strike one, which is pretty funny. The 0-1. The 0-1 is a grounder. Hank Greenberg taking his time and making it closer than it should have been, but Denny McLain's there. And a pinch hitter for Harry Breachin. And who will it be? Frankie Frisch. Apparently this dude's a real person. You win the Alliteration of the Year award, Frankie Frisch. Is that a strike one? I don't know that I agree with that call, but whatever. I'm not the one making the call, clearly. 0-1 from Denny McLain is grounded foul. Denny McLain 1-for-1 last game with a pinch hit single. Last game referring to 2 days ago because I did not live stream yesterday. That is to the backstop. Rarity there from Denny McLain for ball one. It's the worst pitch he's thrown so far. Luckily for him, nobody was on base. 1-2 is swung at by Frankie Frisch, and the play is easily going to be made by, I believe, Al Kaline, but still. Why did he swing at that? That was going to get to the backstop. Well, if anyone's not going to hit a home run to tie up for Cardinals fans, as much as that would pain me to say as a Cardinals fan, even though I'm neutral, is that ball one, it is Ozzie Smith. It is Ozzie Smith. Why am I clapping? I'm neutral. That's strike one. 1-1 with on Ozzie Smith. Last 10 games for him, 8 runs. 1-1 is a little broken bat flare foul. No, I don't mean flare as in sports flare. Did you think that Miguel Cabrera hit was going to get out earlier this inning, Wave? 1-2, rope it foul. 1-2, delivery number 58 is swung on and missed in the dirt. Ozzie Smith still running. He might have a chance to beat that out. No. And the Tigers remain up 2-1 as we head to the bottom of the sixth, or top of the seventh. So and in comes Jordan Hicks, a current player facing legends. Seems weird to say, but that is a ground ball sliding stop. It'll get foul, however. Geringer, the batter, in case y'all were wondering. Not much action ever since, I believe it was Geringer. If I didn't, that's strike two. Ever since, oh no, it was not Geringer. Ever since whoever it was got that double. I think it was Freehand, actually. Ever since I believe Freehand got that double, it's at his ball 1-2. The count. 1-2, rope it, foul. 1-2 again. Is swung on and missed by Geringer for the first out of the inning. Bill Freehand now the batter. I believe he got the RBI, thank you voice, double. RBI double in the fifth, and he did indeed. That sounded AI, and he did indeed. The 1-0 is a liner. And an impressive play by Scott Rowland for the second out of the inning. He had to get down on his knees to make the play. It's like he was proposing, but he was not. Woo! In style, baby. I've watched too much Toy Story, apparently. Alan Trammell hits one well the other way, back foul. 0-1. Is ball one. I'm not really sure what Isaiah Coach U2N was saying, Weave. The 1-1, 2-1. He said, Kabuba Bayuba? I don't know. I don't know what he said. 2-1 is lying the other way for a base hit. Alan Trammell aboard. Hello, that's right, Wave. Hello, chat. I'm sorry I was on the phone with the insurance company. Ugh, it's okay, Mother Flare, I forgive you. And hello, Mother Flare, how are you? How are you? Thank you, voice. Strike one. Anyway, the Cardinals on Denny McLain, because I do have it to where pitcher's bat, that is fouled back 0-2. But anyway, the Tigers took a lead in the third, aka pretending it's the first on a... That is a ground ball! And Rogers Hornsby whips it across to make the play. We head to the bottom of the seventh. Trust me. Hornsby, Pujols, and Musial do up. Trust me, I would have rather been here. I bet so. Anyway, the Tigers took a 1-0 lead in the third on a Alan Trammell solo home run, which was technically the first, as Rogers Hornsby the batter. Then the Cardinals tied it up on that is a liner by Rogers Hornsby base hit. Then the Cardinals tied it up on a 2-out. Well, it got started by Rogers Hornsby single, then a wild pitch, then a strikeout from Pujols, then a 2-out, then a 2-out then a 2-out double by Musial. Well, a 2-out single, but he got thrown out trying to go for 2 to tie it up. As out comes Percy McNee to take out Denny McLain. That must have been a big milestone hit there for Hornsby. I don't know what it was. They didn't tell me, but still. But anyway, and then the Tigers took the lead back in the fifth on a RBI, on a 1-out, I believe, RBI, and in comes Joel Zamaya, on a 1-out RBI double from Bill Freehan. So that's all you missed. I sounded distracted, but hopefully you could still hear me say that good. Albert Pujols could give the Cardinals the lead in Game 5, and it's an immediate YouTube short if he does. Ball one there. Oh, 1-0, as Pujols has been in a slump, as he's 0-2 this game, with a strikeout, I know, if not 2 strikeouts. That is ball 2. 2-0 with Musial on deck. Warming up. Jose Valverde. He's like, I got the chocolate on! Well, what does that mean? That was ball 2. Hitters count on Pujols. Sorry about the hand farts. It's a bad habit, but still. The 2-0 is strike one. Pujols thought about swinging, but pushed back. For watching, I don't know why I raised my voice. Welcome to all those viewers. The 2-1. If you leave a pitch over the plate, then Pujols is going to do something like that and keep it fair to give the Cardinals the lead, aka hit a home run. 2-2 the count here. Pujols the batter. Dun 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 dun. That was a bit dramatic. The 2-2, Pujols fouls it back, putting together an AB. 3 watching, 4 watching. The 2-2, Pujols takes ball 3. Musial on deck, he's already got a single, and he was thrown out trying to go for 2. Something the Cardinals cannot afford to happen here. 3-2, full count on Albert Pujols. He struck out the last time it was a 3-2 count, and he will not do it on this pitch. 5 watching, we gain another viewer. Maybe WJ's watching from his hospital ER bed. I don't know at this point. The 3-2, full count delivery from Zumaya is ball 4. Pujols thought about swinging, but didn't, and 2 on and nobody out, and Wade starts to get nervous, and this is where, as a Tigers pitcher, Joel Zamaya to be exact, you gotta lock in. That's Beard Flair's dad, Wave. That is ball 1. Facing elimination, the Cardinals trying to come back to win their first World Series since 2011. He like hurt his hip and had to go to the hospital though. He's fine, I think. The 1-0 is grounded foul. The single here from Stan Musial probably ties us. Intense game, I'm neutral, but I'm getting nervous for the pressure on both teams, honestly. Shea Stadium, the stadium where craziness happens. 1-1 is roped back foul. He keeps that fair. The Cardinals have a great shot at winning this World Series in game. He's in the hospital as well, Wave. with his dad, WJ. 1-2 on Musial. Zumaya set to deliver to the backstop, and that gets rid of a double play possibility. Second and third, and a single gives the Cardinals a lead. Not a situation you can afford to throw a wild pitch in as a Tigers pitcher, nevertheless relief pitcher. 2-2. Musial can become a World Series hero for the Cardinals here in the 7th. The 2-2 is strike 3. He started to check his swing and didn't hold up, and now Chick Happy the batter. Is this intense, Mother Flare? First delivery, Chick Happy sees ball 1 just a bit outside. You know that wasn't up. No. I just had to say that. Ball 1, ball 2, 2-0. Very intense. You want the Cardinals to win, right, Mother Flare? I'm neutral. Wave wants the Tigers to win. 2-0. Happy 0 for 2. Is swung on and missed. 2-1. 2-1 with runners on first and second. A single gives the Cardinals the lead. Chick Happy looks like Kyle Shanahan, but that's a story for another day. Is that is strike 2? If you swing the bat, good things happen. That's all I gotta say to the Cardinals fans and Chick Happy. Most of the time, at least. I'm neutral though. 2-2 is a grounder that'll tie up this ball game, and it's 2 apiece as the Cardinals will gladly sacrifice that run, or that out for a run rather. And another pitching change by Percy McNee, and we got ourselves a ball game, folks. Brand new one at bat. So you want the Cardinals to win, right, Mother Flare? In comes Jose Valverde. Valverde. That was a bit loud. Joe Medwick, now the batter, takes ball 1. Single probably gives the Cardinals the lead, but there could be an intense play at the plate if it is a single. And if they get him out, then boy, is I don't know at this point. 1-0, roped back foul. Whoa. That was awkward. 1-1 is fouled back. 1-2. I'm starting to run out of energy, out of breath. Well, breath and energy are kind of the same thing. You guessed it, fouled back. All of this started on a Rogers horn 3 single. Let me remind you. Boy, is Wave on the edge of his seat, and so am I and everyone else. That is a liner caught by Hank Greenberg. I've got to go for Ice Flare's doctor appointment, but I know what you mean. So we head to the top of the 8th, tied up at 2. I've got to go for Ice Flare's doctor appointment. In other words, love you. Bye, Mother Flare, love you. And, hi, Miguel RDLKLK. That is ball 1 or strike 1? I don't even know the count of this one. Ball 1. Ty Cobb 0 for 3, but either the Tigers need to lock in if they want to force a game 6 here. 2-0 the count here on Ty Cobb. Why did I try to say Jordan Hicks? I don't know. The 2-0, ball 3, 3-0. Harvey Haddix and Jason Ishringhausen warming up in the Cardinals bullpen. 3-0 is strike 1. Checked his swing and couldn't hold back. Or hold up. I don't know at this point. I'm getting so nervous for both teams. The 3-1 is a ground ball, and the play is easily made. We might be set up for our first World Series walk-off since 2001. I almost said 01, but they're the same thing. Why not making that base? I don't know. Hank Greenberg lines a sweeper right back where it came from. A much-needed base runner here for Detroit. Strike 1. We were glitching in there for a bit. I think we're good now. We should be. 0-1 grounder. For opportunity happens. I don't want there to be bases loaded, nobody out, and we glitch, and the walk-off grand slam happens. 0-2, ball 1. And this is going to be a challenge from Cabrera. And it is upheld. It did not. This is going to be a challenge from Cabrera, and it's upheld. It did not look like a strike to me. That is a ground ball 1 on the first, a clutch turn for the Cardinals, and they will have a chance to take the lead in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Roll the dice and spin the lovely go key and get to whoa! It's a World Series, no feeling like it. Game 5 as John Hiller will come in for the Tigers. Hiller, that's what I said. Yadier Molina, now the batter. As that is strike 1. I don't want there to be bases loaded and nobody out and a grand slam happens. Well, A, my mic's on mute, which is not right now, or B, we're glitching, even though I'm neutral. 0-2, Yadier Molina, the batter. Pressure's on, Wave. 0-2, in the dirt, ball 1. Arulo Lopez, I believe, warming it up. Warming it up. That's ball 2, 2-2. I had to send a text to Beer. I know it's not like, you know, but still. Are we glitching? Don't even think. Oh my word, we're glitching. This is not the time to glitch. Okay, we're not anymore. That's ball 3. 3-2. Golly, let me work, please, Bob. 3-2 is grounded foul. I think I'm just gonna have it like normal. Who cares at that point? Okay, perfect. 3-2. I gotta be commentating, not worrying about how I have my phone. 3-2 is grounded foul. Oh! I sounded like a dog. I'm not a dog. Delivery number 8 and the 8th pitch of this AB. Are you nervous, Wave? Or are you nervous? What? 3-2 is grounded back to Geringer, and the play is made. Scott Rowland. Scott Rowland. Scott Rowland, the batter. Hiller the pitcher. Hiller the pitcher. That is ball 1-1-0. Oh yeah. The 1-0 strike 1 and a challenge from Rowland with only 1 left in this crucial game, and it's overturned. Wow, that is a big risk that Rowland is taking there. It pays off, but I don't know that I would have done that personally. I mean, I know I'm not. This isn't about me, but still, 2-1 to count. The call got overturned, Wade, so the Cardinals still have a challenge left. 2-1 is skied high. Got some carry to it and foul. Two is swung on and missed, and the bullpen's taken over here in the 8th thus far. In comes an underrated Cardinals legend, Willie McGee. One of Wave's favorites. And, I mean, I like him too from him being a new MLB The Show 26 legend, which is the year of the new Legends World Series. And B, that is a little blooper. He's got some wheels if it drops, but it doesn't. To the top of the 9th we head. Still tied at 2. Jason Ishringhausen's going to come on in. 6 for 6 on save opportunities. This is not a save, though, as that is strike 1. Cardinals can get the first World Series walk-off since 2001 to win their first since 2011. Will it happen? Stay tuned on the Sports Fair Live channel on MCR with Wave Runner Gaming. Or MTR, I don't know. The O2. Low 2. Oh. 2. Is ball 1, 1 and 2. Stay tuned. Will the Cardinals get it done, or will the Year of the New Legends World Series continue? Stay tuned on the Year of the New Legends World Series channel, as that is swung on and missed. MCR only for the first out of the inning. How clutch it is, Jason Stringhausen. That is strike 1. 0-1. Either team can have a hero with one swing. This is where the Tigers, especially, are holding out for a hero till the end of the night. It's at his road back foul. Hi, Brandon Schutz, 4705. I'm good. How are you? Thanks for asking. That is ball 1, 1 and 2. And no, I'm not Bonnie Tyler. I mean, I'm a boy, but still. 1-2 is roped back foul. And we call MCR wave on here, Brandon Schutz. That's funny. It feels like I'm saying bad words, saying your username, but I'm not. Anyway, the 1-2. That is ball 2. Did you hear some bad news yesterday? Cabin Nightmare from the Houston Texans passed away. I don't know who Cabin Nightmare is, but I do know that I did see on ESPN that that's popped up and the play is made. But I do like sports and have ESPN. I did see that I saw that Janice McNair passed away. I don't know who Cabin Nightmare is, so. That is ball 1. I'll see who he is. I mean, I can, obviously. That's ball 1. The 1-0 on Geringer. Strike 1. Anyway. That is roped back foul. Now 1-2, ball 2. Did I watch? Oh, sorry. I don't know why that sounded defensive. I was not trying to. Anyway. Oh no, for sure, wave. 3-2 now with Freehan, a dangerous hitter on deck. Three-two from Stringhausen. He is locked in and focused as he allows a ground ball. Ozzie Smith there in the St. Louis Cardinals. Why am I clapping? I'm neutral. We'll have a chance to walk off this World Series. Waves get nervous. That is strike 1. I am surprised that Ozzie Smith did not challenge that. I would not be shocked to see a bunt placed down here by Ozzie Smith. 0-1 is a bunt indeed. Back foul. What did I tell you it would be? Did I? Oh yeah, I bet so, Wave. If I was a fan of either team, I would be. That is popped up. Oh. My favorite MLB team is the Braves. I cannot say where I live, my name, or my address, but my favorite MLB team is the Braves. Nor can Wave, but still. 0-2. And I also cannot play online. 1-2. Well, that was ball 1, rather. Am I behind? No, I'm live. Okay, I don't know why I thought it was a 2-2 count. 1-2. Grounder to first! And the play is made by Hank Greenberg. Has a World Series clinching game ever gone into extra innings? I mean, surely it has. Oh, well, I don't have an issue with the Astros, but I don't like their cheating scandal back in 2017. And Wave doesn't like Jose Altuve or AJ Hinch, which, I mean, as an Astros fan, I would not like AJ Hinch either, personally. That is ball 1. Yes, it has. 1-1, 2-1. If anybody can get this stuff started, he's proved it. Rogers Hornsby can. I believe he's not gotten out yet. Oh, he has. He's 2 for 3. And will he get out a third time here? That is what the Tigers need. I think it's time to move past the Astros. Hey, I done that. I locked the game up before. Oh yeah, I am. I was just letting him know that you don't like him. Well, Astro, but you know what I mean. Wave. 2-2. Is popped up, and Miguel Cabrera races in to make the play. I mean, I do know that the Braves, I do kind of, in a way, I like Dusty Baker. That's ball 1. Yeah, same way. Well, I mean, they don't have, they still have Jose Altuve, but for them, and Carlos Correa, but for the most part, yes. I do feel bad for the Astros in the sense that, without cheating, it took them till 2022 to win a World Series. But I do feel good that Dusty Baker got a World Series win. Pujols can walk us off, and if anybody can, it's him. That's ball 2. 2-1 the count. 2-1. Delivery number 30 from John Hiller is hit well the other way by Pujols. Will it stay fair? It will! We're headed to extras! Free baseball, everybody! Ishringhausen remains in to face Freehan. What a game 5! First World Series games of all my World Series, I believe, that is going into extra innings. Tied at 2. Oh, I've done that for the Astros. That is ball 1. Anyway. Yeah, but I as much as it pains me to say, it does not actually pain me to say, I'm glad that the Braves won the 2021 World Series. I mean, yeah, I'm glad that they won the 2021 World Series. I'm not glad that Kyle Tucker joined the Dodgers, so that is swung on and missed. And the hot-hitting Freehan, it feels like, this game, has struck out, and a huge K at that for Ishringhausen. What a game 5! You talk about thriller night. Well, I had the choice to stay up for the final game of that 2021 World Series. I chose not to because, well, I just wanted to see the highlights. I have since expressed plenty of regret for that in the 2021 Georgia National Championship, but neither here nor there. Next time that happens, I'm watching the final game or final out or final 3 outs, whatever my option is. The 2-0 is lined the other way, back foul. I will say that I like a lot of the new MLB Show 26 legends. I don't think, well, I could be wrong, that the Astros have any. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, I like Pujols, obviously, as a Braves fan. I like Andrew Jones, because, I mean, of course I do. 2-2, swung on and missed. I know I'm neutral. Argentina. Oh, well. Hello, Super Saiyan Red Bee. Oh, no, you. Wait, what? I'm confused. But anyway, that's strike 3. And a pitching change here by whoever their manager is. I think it's Brett Nelson. Harvey Haddock. Huey Jennings, the pinch hitter. Oh, you said it right. Okay. That makes sense. I think he just got cut off. Honestly, don't get mad at me, Super Saiyan Red Bee, but I want Spain to win. I don't really care for soccer that much, but I do want Spain to win. 1-1. Huey Jennings can become a pinch hit hero, but will he? No. Oh, it did get down. I lied. I'd not lie. I was just wrong. 2-out single for Huey Jennings brings it back to the top of the order, and Cobb. Corn on the cob. That is strike 1. I'm sorry, I had to say corn on the cob with Ty Cobb. Yeah, Ty Cobb actually looks more like him. He does not look Russian. I don't know why I said that once, but 0-1 to count here. We might have a never-ending game, folks. We really might. We've been live for an hour, and we're in the 10th. Strike 2. Jesse Haynes warming up. The 0-2, a big pitch upcoming. Cobb hits it out. It's not a guaranteed Tigers win, but a probable. Tigers win the 0-2 is popped up on Manfield. And the play is made. Did you just see the American League win the All-Star game? I did. As I believe that was Ozzie Smith who made the play. You get to the bottom of the 10th. Aurelio Lopez comes in for Detroit. For the Tigers. That is ball 1. 1-0. Yeah, I think the National League got like 2 or 3 hit, sadly. Wade remains nervous. I mean, at least I assume that's ball 2. 2-0. I've not asked yet, but who do you want to win, Brandon? Brandon Schutz. If I said that right, I hope I did. 2-0 is strike 1 called. I definitely thought that was a ball, but whatever. If the umpire calls it a strike, then it must be a strike, and there's no ABS challenge. 2-1 is fouled back. Two is fouled back. Is your second favorite team still the Cubs in real life, Wave? I'm just curious. Mine's the Yankees. Yeah. That is fouled back. It's not because of all the World Series they won. It's because Father Flair is a big good foul. Well, I'm a Braves fan. My favorite team's the Braves. Then it's the Yankees. Well, the Astros, I'm getting recommended one of Wave's old comments. They do not have a... That is a little, excuse me, swing. Tough play for Geringer. And he barely makes it. Well, my favorite team's the Braves, then my second favorite team's the Yankees. It's because my dad liked it through summer of '49, and then he just got me hooked on the Yankees. Hooked on a feeling! Okay, maybe that's a different song, but that's strike 1. Why did my voice change? That's strike 1 on Chick Happy. Anyway, the Astros manager, I think in real life, is on the hot seat. I don't know how true that is, but from what I read it is, Chick Happy is still out despite an error being made. He's got to get it. He's got to start hustling more. Who do you want to win for the... Well, for the AL, since the Yankees are in the AL, don't get mad at me, the Yankees. They literally don't have a realistic chance. So I honestly... I don't even keep up with most American League teams. I don't care who wins the World Series as long as it's none of the Braves, the Yankees, or Dodgers rivals. I don't care if the Red Sox beat the Dodgers at that point. And my second favorite team's the Yankees. That is a ground ball. Got a piece of free hand. We might be headed to an 11th inning, Wave. Talk about free baseball. This has been the most free baseball of all time. 2-2 to count here. Maybe I should have had this runner on second base rule applied here, but I definitely didn't, and maybe I have some regrets in it. 2-2 is fouled back. We're going to be here all day. Okay, maybe that's dramatic, but still. 2-2. We've been tied at 2 for what feels like an eternity. 6 watching. Welcome to all those viewers. 2-2. Grounded foul. Can we at least keep one fair, guys? I'm neutral, but I do want it. I want the game to end at a certain point, regardless on who wins. 8 watching. That is swung on and fouled back because he apparently swings at stuff he shouldn't swing at. This rate, he's probably going to strike out on... I'll bring the policy season 2 with... Wait, what does that mean again? That's ball 3, I want to say. 3-2 with Yadier Molina on deck. "3-2 is grounded. Foul. Joe Madrick the batter. Still, for what feels like 20 decades, he's been the batter, but still. Okay, maybe 20 decades is a bit dramatic. 3-2. Pop it up. Foul. I think it's just the game of foul balls, Wave. 10 pitches this at bat. That's pretty impressive. Mainly it's because he's fouled off about 9.5 of them, it feels like. I gotta go. Well, I think that was a typo, but foul. 3-2 the count. I think he meant to say by the way, Wave, but yeah. I gotta go now, by the way. Okay, bye, Wave. Bye, Wave. I cannot speak. That is strike 3 called. How's your wife doing, and where is when are you guys playing? Well, I don't have a wife, and I don't know what you mean by when is, where is when, and I don't play outdoor baseball. I'm sorry. Harvey Haddix remains in. It takes ball 1. At this rate, I might as well sim, even though I know I kind of have that as my most important criteria not to do. Oh, how's your Braves doing on the real? They're on MLB The Show. Oh, in real life MLB. Oh, I get it now. They're doing not great. Let's just put it that way. They were 9.5 games above the Phillies, and I don't even know how many above the Marlins, and now they're 1.5 game. Now they're 1 game above. That is grounded foul. Now they're 1 game above the Phillies, and 2 games above the Marlins. They are they're 55 and 43 or something like that. 1-2 in the dirt. 2-2 is fouled back. Friday, okay. They are 55 and 40, correction. They've been doing better, I guess. Ha-Sung Kim has not been doing good, though. Nor has Austin Riley. 3-2 the count. The 3-2. I just, honestly, at this point, I just don't care. I honestly kind of am tempted to stop commentating, even though I'm not gonna. Because of how long this game has lasted, that's down the line fair. Okay. I think that's a single, by the way, guys. Oh no, wrong thing. The Astros are 47 and 51, so they're not doing too great. Uh-oh, I thought we were glitching. I was just pausing, that's the truth. I believe that's his K-line batting. It is. That is a grounder. 1 on the first. It is turned. A double play. And what this eternity-long game has felt like. Miguel Cabrera takes ball 1. One oh, ball 2, 2-0. 2-0, swung on and missed, 2-1. 2-1, popped up, pretty well hit, but it should be playable for Musial, and it is! We enter the bottom of the bottom of the 11th. There we go. Still, sorry about that, guys. Still tied at 2. Molina, Roland, and the pitcher, of course, and the pitcher, Haddix, due up, because why wouldn't they be? Well, Lopez remains in. Might as well walk the bases. He might as well walk the bases loaded at this point by how long he's been in. He's been in 2 innings. Okay. The 0-1. Oh, you're running 3 to 0. I think you mean 3 to 0, but still, which is, I know it could have been a typo. 0-2 is grounded. Not an easy play, but it'll be made. So the never-ending game continues, it feels like. I would go nuts for either team if they took a lead, honestly. I might I would not break my gaming chair. But I might scream at the top of my lungs in excitement for either team, even though I'm supposed to be neutral. That's how much I'm ready for this game to be over. The 1-0 grounder foul, 1-1. Well, I don't know. I feel Scott rolling homer here. 2-2. The Reds, that is popped up foul. I know they're not doing great, but the Reds are playing. The 1-2, by the way, is grounded foul. Anyway, Reds. They're playing the Rockies. The 1-2. That was a bit loud. The noise whenever I put my phone on the phone stand. That is fouled back. 1-2. The Braves are playing the... Oh gosh, I just looked at it. That is swung on and missed. Well, we're going to get a pinch hitter. Then we'll probably head to the 12th as expected. Ugh. The Braves, I just saw it. The Rangers, they play the Rangers. And a pinch hitter again for the pitcher. I don't know who it is, but it is a pinch hitter. And it is Lou Brock. He looks old. No offense. Well, if he got speed, then he would be more than likely to get the inside to Parker, which is, I guess, good. Ball 1, but Freehand disagrees. Most of the time I skip the challenge, but that is overturned. Or most of the time I don't skip the challenge. What am I talking about? 0-1 is lined the other way. It's a miracle. The team's got a base hit. Oh, gee. Lou Brock with a pinch hit single, and they're going to take out Orlo Lopez and bring in Jim Bunning, a legit starting pitcher. That's how long this game has lasted. That is ball 1, 1-0. Hornsby on deck. If anybody could end this, what feels like never-ending game, then it is the Cardinals, or Ozzie Smith, rather. That is ball 2, or not Ozzie Smith. Lou Brock will steal second base. That is ball 2. Not Ozzie Smith, Rogers, Hornsby. 2-0 is ball 3. 3-0, Hornsby on deck. He's already got 2 singles. And honestly, either team would probably take a third just to end the game, because this game has felt like an eternity. 3-0, ball 4 outside. I don't think I have mound visits on, but they would definitely be making one if I did. Hornsby 2 for 4. The batter. He takes ball 1, 1-0. I've not seen Field of Dreams, even though Mother Fleur is trying to get me to watch it. And guess what's going to be coming up next month? I don't know what's coming up next month. Voice crack next month. I mean, I know that school starts back next month for people, but I don't know besides that. Ball 2, 2-0. That is the line the other way. It's going to be part of Field of Dreams, the game against the Fairies. I don't know who the Fairies are, but okay. 2-1. Is rope foul. Why do we do this to me? That was cringe. 2-2. Jim Bunning's delivery is grounded. Diving stop. And of course, whenever I want the game to be over, a great play is made by Hank Greenberg to save the game. Well, we do head to the 12th after all. Ozzie Smith with a Superman-like jump. Jesse Haynes coming in. Just end the game. If we have to forfeit it, I don't care. That is ball 1 called. Yadier Molina disagrees. It is easily upheld. Don't know why we, of course I say we, that's how long I've been commentating for. Don't know why he is challenging, but he is. That is foul back, 1-1 the count. They're gonna be playing the movie against the Minnesota Giants. I think you mean August. Best ball 2-1. 2-1 is popped up sky high, and I wonder who's gonna make the play. A Cardinals fielder. LOL. Stan Musial there. That is a grounder, just foul by Geringer. That is ball 1. 1-1 in the count. Oh, 1-1. It doesn't even feel like a World Series clinching game anymore for the Cardinals. Or a World... Yeah, I said that right. But it is. It is a line of single for Geringer. Freehand now the batter. That is strike one. And Freehand disagrees. Taps the helmet immediately and it's overturned. The 1-0. Ball 2-2-0. The 2-0. 2-0. Is ball 3-3-0. Alan Trammell the batter. I thought I heard talking from Mother Flare and Ice Flare, but I guess not. 3-0. Strike one, 3-1. 3-1. That's 3-1, ball 4. There'll be 2 on and 1 out. Alan Trammell lines it the other way. That'll give the Tigers a 3-2 lead. At least it should. I have live stream plans for tomorrow, so I honestly might try to cheat the Cardinals away to win this. So, you know. And also, a pinch hitter is going to come in here, in case y'all were wondering. Rewatching, welcome to all those viewers. That is strike one on Curtis Granderson. A 1 is roped foul. 0-2, 0-2. Is ball 1, 1-2. 1-2. Is a ground ball. 1 on the first. They turn it. But not before. None other than Alan Trammell comes up in the clutch to give the Tigers a 3-2 lead. And in comes 2026 reliever of the year, Willie Hernandez. That is ball 1, just missed. Pujols 0 for 3 with a walk. The 1-0 from Willie Hernandez is strike 1, 1-1. The 1-1 from Willie Hernandez is ball 2, 2-1. I don't even know who's on deck. 2-1. Is grounded foul. 2-2. 2-2. Is hit decently well. Back onto, not even on the track, it's caught. I lied. I don't lie, I was just wrong. Who's the batter now? Stan Musial. He's not hit a homer this postseason yet, but I feel like he's going to do it here. That is a grounder foul. And the reason I would at least tie the game up, if not go in to win it to the Cardinals, would not be because I want to, no. It would be because they're more deserving of this win. They got robbed by literally, by Hank Greenberg diving play. It's a minor single from Musial. Well, all of a sudden now, a chick happy Kyle Shanahan. Wait, what? Chick happy Kyle Shanahan. 2 different people. Anyway, hey, Kyle Shanahan, a chick happy home run wins the game. Oh my word. Oh, 1 swung on and missed. 0-2. Who's the batter next? Me. Wait, what? That was cringe. 0-2. Is ball 1, 1-2. Glasses, boy. Oh, that was cringe. But Willie Hernandez, yeah. That is a ground ball. Don't get to. I'll literally control the Tigers, just not get to. Okay, good. Phew. Okay, that could have gone a lot worse. Okay, we're locking in. I'm at least tying it. Heck, who cares? I'm going in as the Cardinals, and I'm putting it on beginner and walking it off with a pitcher. I don't care at this point. I genuinely don't. Jesse Haynes, in the pouring rain, hits it off the pitcher's face, race to the bag, and for the first time since 2011, the St. Louis Cardinals are World Series champions. They beat the Tigers 4-3. Jesse Haynes, the pitcher, who almost blew it, hits it off of the face, I hope he's okay, of Willie Hernandez, and there was no throw to first. And I can do my live stream idea for tomorrow. Cardinals win it, and they win their 13th, maybe, in 12th or 13th in franchise history. What a game! There's the celebration. The St. Louis Cardinals are World Series champions. Hopefully I won't face any controversy for that. Hoist it up, baby! Why am I celebrating? I'm neutral. I don't know, but the St. Louis Cardinals are World Series champions. They're 12th in franchise history. And despite Jesse Haynes nearly blowing it, the St. Louis Cardinals are World Series champs. Let's see this final play. Haynes grounded, it deflects, ooh, off his back. Oh, I just hope he doesn't rupture a disc, and I mean it. So it's lined, and it's probably going to get through. Let's see, motion there, that's what the game was. So he hits that actually might have been a routine play, but it hits off the back of Willie Hernandez. He was there to cover by the time, but thank goodness, what's his name? Jesse Haynes was running, and he beat the throw out. Barely. Okay, we're gonna end this never-ending live stream. Well, at least what it feels like. Bye, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe with notifications. So yeah, bye. Bye, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So yeah, bye, guys. Bye, guys. Have a great rest of your day. So yeah, bye, guys. Hey, that was a good one. Thanks, Brandon.